What's up, guys? We're here at the TGG hosted regional in South Dakota, and we're here with top 8 Nicholas Jangala.
Yes, sir.
What did you play today?
I played 60 card hand trap deck.
Yes, sir. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
Now let's just get right into it.
Let's go.
As I said, it is 60 card hand traps. So for the hand traps part, played 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, 3 Bell, 3 Nibiru, 2 Imperm and a Veiler, just for Small World and Crossout.
Okay.
So they cut the 3rd Imperm. I kind of want to play the 3rd one. Because like top decking this isn't terrible.
Yep.
But I don't know. I have to figure out what to cut.
For sure. Good hand trap lineup.
A lot of people cutting this. I actually really like this, especially because Prank Kids is becoming a lot more prevalent. And this card shits on them low key.
That card's nice. It was good for me too.
And then for the rest of the deck, I played 3 Sangan and Arborea.
One card Needle Fiber.
1 card Needle Fiber, 1 card DPE. It was pretty good today. I search hand traps with it too sometimes, so that was pretty good.
Okay.
I played 2 Souls and Illusion. This card is fucking nuts. Drawing 2 is always nice.
Insane.
And then it's a level 1, and we play level 3 tuners so we can like make Herald early too.
Okay.
And just free material for like a Hulk or a DP or a Verite to make DP.
Very nice.
I played the engine everyone's playing because probably the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Free negate without your normal summon seems pretty
3
good.
Enchanted, of course, just 1 Griffin, and then 1 Faithful.
I've been seeing people play 2 Adventure and 2 Griffin. Why did you decide to play just the 1?
I kind of want to, but it can be bricky, and I just wanted room for other stuff.
100%.
Sometimes the second one comes up, sometimes it doesn't. I think for this deck specifically, 1 is just fine.
Okay. Just the engine requirement.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And this card is like the best card in the game.
Yeah, that card's nice.
And I played the Rose Dragon package, of course, because it's like nuts.
It's
like the
free.
heart and soul of the deck, low key.
Yeah.
You just gain so much advantage off it. It helps up negates and just extend super hard.
Very cool.
And this is why I played just 1 Griffin, because I played 3 Vishuda.
Okay.
Because it's another level 7 to help you combo.
Okay.
And it's just a going second card. And I don't main any back row removal, because I don't really respect back row decks that much. And this is like your main thing for like game 1.
Okay.
And it just out stuff that can't be like destroyed or anything.
For sure.
I really liked it today when I saw it.
Did you want to play any other Tenyi monsters, or was this just enough?
Not unless I play like the Tenyi deck, which is good, but I just like Scythe locking and DP, and you can't really do that in that version.
Yeah.
And it's like the best one anyway.
For sure.
And then for 60 card pile hand trap deck, we play a lot of bricks. Played Snow, Dasher, Celestial, Mariner, Scythe.
Okay.
And I guess the Baylor Roots at brick too. A lot of people are playing the Hopier and the Despot to do like Savage and the Baron or whatever.
Okay.
But this deck already plays so many bricks, so I didn't want to add more to it. And in testing, it never really came up for me, because you usually only do that when your hand is shitty anyway. And if your hand is that bad, just 1 hand trap stops it anyway.
Okay.
So I feel like there's not really any point, because then you're just adding more bricks to your deck to just get stopped.
100%.
And with the more bricks, you're more likely to have to do that combo anyway, which is just shitty.
Yeah.
And you just lose the token collector more too.
Okay. So you just cut it all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I played the punk cards, however you pronounce this, the Madam and the Foxy.
Just the 3 that you need.
Yeah, because I play the E-Telly too.
Okay. So you're basically playing like 4 of each.
Yeah. I put these in for the regional. I didn't test them too much. I was just theorizing they're good in theory, and they were pretty good today.
Okay.
They might need a little bit more testing, but they helped me like play hands to like do full combo I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah.
Would you ever think about like increasing this package so you
No.
see it more, or it's just the
Because
3?
you only really want to see E-Telly. You don't want to see the actual cards.
Okay.
Because this conflicts if you draw this with the right, because it's like a normal summon monster.
Okay.
Otherwise, like the only like decent one to see is this, because this gets this out of the deck. But then you have to discard a card, so you use more advantage.
Okay.
Well, like just the E-Telly just does this full combo by itself.
For sure.
Even without like normal summoning too. I'd probably like stick with this if I do continue to play it.
Sounds good.
That's it for the monsters. I played Called By.
Did it come up?
Or
did you have to
I think
draw
I
it?
drew it once, but my opponent scooped,
Okay.
so I'd never use it today. It's good in theory. Stops DP, I guess. Hand
Yep.
traps. And I played cross up, but I sided those.
Okay.
And I played 3 Small World. This is like kind of how the deck works, because like literally all the monsters you play just bridge into each other.
Okay. Like the best -1 of all time.
Yeah.
Got this, my sir.
Oh yeah. I got the mat.
There we go.
So we're going home with something.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Elise.
What's up?
Yeah, like, that's why you can afford to play so many hand traps, because if you draw them going first with this, you can just search whatever you need.
Yeah.
Like I've searched Water Enchantress, Rose Dragon, even Sangan sometimes, if just to get like kind of greedy.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a -1, but the card's pretty good. I think you need it for this deck
Yeah.
specifically.
It gets you anything you want, so I don't know why wouldn't you play it.
And like I said, the deck is bricky, so it just helps you be able to play the game.
Add consistency, for sure.
Like I said, the 3 E-Tellies for the Punk, and sometimes summoning Ogre on your opponent's turn can come up.
Okay.
To hit, like against Flunder, you could like set this on their turn and activate it, and then like hit the field spell, or like the Eldland and Eldlich, a couple other things, I guess.
For sure. Ogre's just really
And
good.
Foolish for a 4th copy of Enchantress or Snow. Fusion Destiny, of course. I just play the 1 just for room in the deck, and you mostly just want to combo off. And plus, like with size decks being a thing, this isn't as good the top deck as it normally is, so you don't really want to see it too often.
Okay.
So I just play the 1.
For sure.
You know, last cards in the main deck, 3 droplets. Because it's like probably the best card you get behind the adventure stuff.
Yeah.
This was actually really good today. I thought about like siding or cutting this like for other events just because it wasn't as good, but for today it was actually very good.
Okay.
So definitely keep playing it.
Sounds good.
This will do extra. Shout out to Goku.
God, yes.
Then we play the Monk for the Vishuda. Link Spider for the combo with like Mirror. Almosh for combo like with Sangan.
Okay.
It's for Link 1s. 2s, we played the Needle Fiber, of course, because...
Just 1?
Yeah. Because I don't play the Hopier, like I said, so 2 never really comes up.
Okay.
So usually if you do make the second one, you can't really do much with it anyway.
100%.
And usually I try and say that if I can, like, activate this without at least thinking it's going to go through, like, without, like, a Herald or a Baron or something. So I
Yeah.
try and, like, save this for, like, when I'm pretty sure it's going to pop off.
Like your last play.
Yeah. And I've never needed a second one. I think
Okay.
1 is fine with how I built my deck.
For sure.
And I played the Dag, of course, because we love Scythe locking. It's still
Yep.
legal.
That card's
And then
insane.
this is also why I put in the Punk cards, because I wanted to try this out today. It's good in theory, but it never really came up. Also, because I'm not playing the level 3 cards like the Wielder or anything, because I think those cards are dog shit.
Yeah.
But we're still playing enough level 3, so I feel like it could have been decent enough in an extra deck. It never came up today, so I might cut it.
Okay.
And I might just continue to play the Punk cards instead and just play something else, like maybe the Dark Charmer. I used to play that, and it was kind of came up sometimes, but it wasn't the greatest. So that's why I cut it. But
What do you
that-
usually send off of the Cherubini?
Water Enchantress. That's the whole reason
That's
you
the
play
only
this.
thing?
If you don't open it, and then you open like Sangan plus E-Telly or whatever,
Oh,
then
yeah.
you make this and the Water Enchantress.
For free, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Insane.
you just pop off.
Okay.
But yeah, I never made it today, so I don't know if I keep playing it. And then the Verite for DP, of course. And that's a Link 2.
Insane card.
And this is kind of what I play over the Hopier stuff, the Auroradon combo. I play Unicorn and Access Code.
Okay.
People say this doesn't come up, but it came up like once or twice for me today. But in like testing and other events, it came up quite a bit.
For sure.
It just helps you like seal game because you can like get your opponents like down like a few thousand life points, and then it just seals it.
Yeah.
And it just helps OT King in general anyway. And just
Yeah.
clearing boards because we play all these Link monsters are like different attributes, so you can
Yeah.
usually at least get like 3 to 4 pops. Just clear everything and attack for game. And then Unicorn just to clear another card.
Yep, good
And it's
utility.
a Link 3 for the access code to boost it.
Okay.
And Synchros, Herald, this card's nuts. This is how you don't lose to droplets. And Searching Illusion is nice. And Yazi for the combo, and this card's really good going second if you make it. Shooting Riser, this comes up, or it came up in testing and other events, but I actually didn't make it at all today.
Okay.
So I've contemplated cutting it along with the Snow. But it just helps if your opponent like hand traps you early, so you have to like do alternate lines of play.
Yeah.
And just having another Synchro 7 can come up, and you can like use it on your turn to make like another Synchro, in a sense, Snow, which is like the main reason why you play it.
For sure.
Then the Savage, this is also why you play that. I didn't make this today either, actually. But in theory, it's good. And sometimes a Synchro 4 can come up.
Okay.
And then just, usually don't make it like first turn. It's usually like a grind game option to like beat over stuff.
For sure. What was your usual end board?
Usual end board is this, and then I play the Baron, of course. It's that. And then I also play DP, and that's it.
Okay, so you...
Along with like a Scythe Lock.
Yeah, so that should be plenty for...
Yeah. And usually because you have the Herald come up, like, because you can use Needle to summon this, but since you have the Herald, this doesn't really come up, because then whatever you send gets banished anyway.
Right.
So I never really used this effect today.
Okay.
But in testing and other events it came up, so I don't know. Not sure what else, if I did like cut any of this stuff, what I would play over it. I've thought about it, but I don't know. Because I really don't want to play the Hopper stuff. I think that shit sucks. And it just
a
adds
brick.
way more bricks to your deck.
Right.
You know, the bricks don't even really synergize with the deck too well. Because like they're really like awkward small world targets too.
Yeah.
So like if you draw them, they're like really awful. And of course, they're awful normal summons.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I'm tired.
Hear that?
I'll do the side deck before I do extra slots, I
For
guess.
sure.
I said 3 cross out for going first. I was main this before, but just with like boards people make nowadays is like kind of dog shit to
Right.
open. Like sure you could like call Scythe, but usually they'll have stuff with it to like make sure Scythe goes through. So it really isn't that great. So I decided for when I know I'm going first, just to, like make sure I auto win.
Still doing this profile?
And 3
about to have a
cosmics. and-
20-minute profile.
It's 60 cards, dog. Plus 30, so 90 fucking cards.
I got a 20
Played this.
profile.
Cosmic Feather. Cosmic was really good. I never drew Featherstorm. I played 2 Drolls, so I might cut the Featherstorm for a 3rd Droll.
Okay. Was the droll good? Did you see it ever?
I didn't see it all day today, but it's
Okay.
like good in theory.
For sure.
It's good against like Brave when they open the Enchantress, or like Flunder.
Good against Phantom Knights too.
Yeah. Might cut this for that, and then keep the Cosmic. Cosmic's really
Cosmic's
good.
nice.
And then Gamma Driver is probably like the best going second card.
Was it insane?
It was very good today. It was probably like my best card in the deck. It won me so many matches.
For sure.
Like I was about to lose against Prank Kids, and I opened this, and I just stopped this combo with just this card, and I popped off an OTK.
Oh,
them.
insane.
And I played Dark Ruler Shifter just for crossout targets.
Okay. That's fair. Would you change anything about this besides the Duster and the... Do you think anything that you would consider?
I don't really want to play these. I just played these just because I thought for the event a lot of people are going to be playing these.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if these are optimal.
Yeah.
Just for crossout. I wanted to play like more side deck options I would actually use.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it depends on the event for these.
For sure.
But otherwise, I think the rest of the side deck is pretty good. It's pretty standard.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your profile, man, and we'll see you next time.
Deuces.